How you going, guys? Henshooter here. Look, I'd like to do a little recipe video here for you today. It's mustard chicken, or chicken main as my mother-in-law calls it. She gave me this fantastic recipe, and I'll tell you what, guys, it's a great recipe for just a simple meal, and also for bachelors. There's not much involved, and it's a fantastic tasting meal. But before I go ahead with that, guys, I'd like to do a couple of shout outs to a few of my friends there. First guy I'd like to shout out on YouTube is Billy at losttreasures.com.au. Billy's an absolutely fantastic bloke, got some great videos on scrapping and metal detecting and a few UFO videos and things like that. And overall he's an absolutely top bloke. He actually reminds me very much of a bloke I used to know back at home in Perth, Western Australia. So if you get a chance, go over and see Billy's channel at losttreasures.com.au, or losttreasure.com.au, sorry, and subscribe to Billy, guys. It's well worth it. Second fella I'm going to give a shout out to is Deep Digger Dan. Now, a lot of you guys will already know Deep Digger Dan. He's an absolutely top-notch bloke. He's over in, I think it's Berlin at the moment, doing a lot of metal detecting, and some of the finds he gets are absolutely wonderful, guys. So don't forget to check out his channel and definitely subscribe. It's well worth it. He's a really great bloke, and the comedic value or comedy value of his videos, should I say, are absolutely great. You'll always get a laugh out of them. The next one there I got, guys, would have to be Bill and Bob from ECTreasure Hunters. You guys are absolutely great. You know, every single video you guys put out, I am cacking myself laughing. So I thought I'd give you guys a bit of a shout out back, and yeah, I look forward to all your future videos and stuff, guys, and keep up the absolutely great work. Keep everyone smiling, and guys, if you want to go check out ECTreasure Hunters, two identical twins. They're mainly metal detectors, and as I say, they'll make you laugh every step of the way. The last one there I've got there is Old Guy Productions, and that would be Mike from Old Guy Productions. Does some great videos, great enthusiasm from Mike, always saying it's a beautiful day. I can't say it's a beautiful day here at the moment because it's actually night time, but it has been a beautiful day, a bit warm weather. And yeah, go out and check Old Guy Productions, or Mike's channel, because he's got some really great sort of videos, does a really good editing job, and overall, you know, he's a fantastic bloke, so don't forget to subscribe to him as well. So I'm going to get on with this recipe anyway for you guys. The mustard chicken and the couple of veg here. I've already got started with it, because if I had to film from beginning to end, you'd tend to find the video to be way too long. So I'm going to start off first of all with the broccoli here, guys. Just got some chopped up little bits of broccoli like that. I prefer to leave the stalk on there, guys, because if you take the stalk off, you're missing out on a lot of nutrition. Also got some green beans hidden in that side there. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys are going to turn around and say my pot's too small, but you know what, guys, I use this pot all the time for this meal, and I find it fantastic. So I'm going to move on to honey parsley carrots, guys. So what I've done here, excuse the shadow there, guys, I've got to move all this sort of stuff out of the way. Got your carrots there, which are just little Dutch carrots there, guys, that I've sliced in half. Now what we want to do is get the honey bear honey. Oh, I love me honey, guys. And we're going to take that honey there, and I probably should have tipped the bottle upside down, but that doesn't matter, guys. And we want to cover them with a good fair amount of honey. Not too much, guys, because a lot of sugar in honey. I know it's natural, but you know, sugar's in too much is not too good for you. So there we go, I've done that there, as you can see from close up there. And then we get the parsley, guys. I just use this sort of parsley here, not much, pretty cheap at the shops. Give it a good shake over the top of the carrots there. Alright. And most importantly, which a lot of people don't realise with cooking, is you've got to add a little bit of salt, because a little bit of salt will also aid in bringing out the sweetness of the carrots. So that's it for those, guys. And then what we do is steam these. So I'm just going to throw them in there like that, and that's it. For me broccoli in that, I'm going to use a little bit of garlic. This is Woolworths garlic. I don't know if I'm meant to mention that name or not, but doesn't matter. And I'm just going to throw a little bit of powdered garlic over my beans and over my broccoli. I love broccoli. So, okay, we're going to go over to the chicken anyway, guys. We've got two beautiful chicken breasts cooking here. And I've basically just heated up a fry pan till it's nice and hot, and brown the chicken on both sides. You don't have to necessarily cook it right the way through because you've finished it in the sauce. This is the oil that I use, guys. It's garlic infused virgin olive oil. Main reason why I use this is because I tend to find I'm a little bit slack with me cooking, and I burn the garlic a little bit, and when you burn your garlic it sort of gives a real acrid, sort of not very nice taste. So we'll move on over here, guys. This is the main ingredients you're going to need for the mustard chicken. We're just going to need 600 mils of thickened cream. It doesn't matter what it is, I get the cheap variety, guys, because in my opinion it's not much different. We're going to need whole grain mustard. As you can see, it's the mustard there that's got the seeds. You're going to need about 2 tablespoons of that one there, guys. Your black peppercorn or your cracked pepper. I've shown you your garlic, so you need your garlic. You can throw a little bit of parsley on if you want, but that's up to your own taste there, guys. So I'm going to get on in a minute with, oh sorry, I did forget one there, guys, is the normal table salt. So I'm going to get on with the cooking there, and I hope you can't hear me kids making a absolute racket in the background. And yeah, once these chicken breasts are cooked a little bit more, I'll get back to you and I'll show you the actual way to do the recipe. Alrighty guys, as you can see, I've browned off my chicken breasts there. I'm just going to remove those guys from the heat and throw them on the chopping board for now. So what we want to do from here is we want to open up our jar of mustard, grab out a teaspoon, excuse me for a second guys, or tablespoon, fork, whichever you want to do, and grab, I don't know, I reckon about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, really, it's up to your own preference how much you want to put in. But I usually put in about 2 tablespoons, or from cooking the recipe before, I've put about 2 tablespoons in. So give me a second, I'm just going to put the camera up here for a sec guys, so I can put these in. I hope you can see me alright. Okay, here we go, that's our 2nd tablespoon there guys. I'm going to whack that in there. And as you can see, you got your mustard in there guys, which is all well and good. You want to stir that around just a little bit, just for a few seconds. No, nothing really much, guys. I mean, you're not really cooking it or anything. You're just spreading it out on the pan. Then it's as simple as, oh, excuse me for a second here, guys, as getting your 600ml cream. Right, pouring your whole 600ml cream in the pot. Obviously, you don't want to clean your pot out of all your chicken juices and stuff like that, because that's part of the flavour in the dish. So I want to get my spoon there, and you want to stir around and get this mustard all mixed into the sauce there guys. And you might not be able to pick it up there guys, but basically what happens is when the cream starts cooking in the pot, it lifts all the yummy little caramelised bits off the pan, and that adds to the flavour of your sauce. So I want to let that cook just for a little bit and sort of come back up to temperature. And once that's come up to temperature there guys, basically all you need to do is put your chicken back inside and add a few other bits and pieces. I'm going to add a few bits and pieces now. So you got your cracked pepper there, so excuse me for a second while I put the camera up here and you can see me put the cracked pepper in there. So as you can see here guys, what I've actually done is I've added the 600ml cream to the pot, or to the saucepan there guys, and I've also added 2 tablespoons of seeded mustard. Now you don't really want to clean your pan out as I say, because you want all those beautiful little caramelised bits coming in through the sauce, and that way you get a little bit of extra flavour in your sauce. So you want to put that on high heat for a few minutes until it starts boiling up like this, as you can see there guys, and just leave it boiling up for a few seconds, and just to cook out the cream just a little bit guys, otherwise you get too much of a milky sort of real creamy taste, which some people like but a lot of people don't like. So what I do from here guys is get the chicken breasts. Now they are fairly cooked through, but please make sure, as I say, that you definitely cook your chicken right the way through. So whack your chicken back in the pan there guys, turn your heat down just a little bit so your cream's on a light simmer, and then every once in a while guys, what I like to do is baste the chicken over the top like this. Now you don't necessarily have to do that, but I find it allows the flavour to permeate through the chicken a lot better. and you'll get a lot of nicer tender chicken and a lot nicer flavour. We've also got the water for the veggies there, or for the steaming of the veggies, so I'm going to throw that on top there, guys. As I say, you don't need to start cooking that until about probably 5, maximum 10 minutes before you start, or your chicken's finished, should I say, because yeah, I like mine parboiled, but that's entirely up to your taste. You can boil them, you can do whatever, you can add whatever veggies and stuff you want, guys. It doesn't really matter. My preference is broccoli. I absolutely love broccoli. I've shown you the parsley carrots there as well, guys, or the honey parsley carrots, and we've just got some green beans to go with that. I usually add a little bit of mashed potato with it as well, but I forgot to grab potatoes from down the store, so that's it for tonight. So yeah, I'm going to let this cook down for a while, guys, and when it starts cooking down and it's almost ready, you'll tend to find the cream will go a little bit more of a darker yellow colour. It'll thicken up like a rich, thicker sauce, and that's the way you want it, guys. But like I say, it's up to your personal preference. If you just want to dunk it in there for a few minutes, dunk it in there. I prefer to leave mine for about probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes cooking in that. I know you don't really need that amount of time, but in my opinion it gives a nicer, richer sauce. So yeah, that's it, guys, for the moment. I will show you I'll show you a photo and a little bit of video footage of when the meal's complete. But yeah, that's a fantastic little bachelor's meal. I'm not a bachelor, I've got a beautiful wife at home and 2 beautiful little kids. It's actually my wife's birthday today, so if you see this, sweetheart, happy birthday, my beautiful. You know, me and the boys would be lost without you, baby. So I love you more than the world, and wish you a very, very happy birthday. So yeah, back to it, guys. I'll keep an eye on this chicken, make sure it's cooking through, make sure it's all cooked through, and yeah, when the meal's finally complete, I'll show you the results. And alrighty, guys, it's been a good 15 minutes or so since I started cooking this here. And as you can see from here, the sauce is actually thickened up quite a fair bit. Still not right complete there yet, guys, because when I have a little taste test of it, you'll find it still has that raw sort of cream taste. And what you want is a nice sort of garlicky, mustardy sauce there, guys. And I don't really keen on the sort of raw cream flavour myself. So if you just keep on basting your chicken like this, guys. And yeah, I did forget to mention there as well, guys, that when you're actually cooking this, you're best to season or do most of your seasoning right before the chicken's cooked, because you don't want to over season this sauce, guys. It does tend to get a little bit salty and very rich if you overcook it a bit, or you thicken it up too much. But yeah, we're almost there, guys, so another say 5 or 10 minutes or so, and I'll plate this up, and yeah, I'll show you guys the finished product. So bon appetit to everyone that does, and I'm going to tag all you guys that I've mentioned in my shoutouts. And if you're not aware what a tag is, guys, basically that means that I'm tagging you guys to cook this meal and post a video up of it. So that would be Billy from losttreasures.com.au. I tag you, buddy. Bill and Bob from ECTreasure Hunters, I tag you. Deep Digger Dan, I reckon your other half, and would absolutely love this meal, mate. And yeah, it's a really great meal there. And last but not least, Mike from Old Guy Productions, I tag you as well, mate. So give it a go, put a video up, and show us your outcome for this absolutely beautiful meal. Alrighty, guys, me chicken's finally done there. The sauce is finally done and nice and thick, as you can see from here. It's pouring quite beautifully. Now what you might find here and there, guys, is if your heat's a little bit high, like mine was just then, you tend to find that your cream may separate just a little bit. If it does separate a little bit, it's no real great drama there, guys. Just make sure, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Just make sure that you give it a good stir and a mix, and it'll all come back together. As I say, I've taken it off the heat now, and it's just about ready. I'm just waiting for the veggies to finish, and then we'll be served up. So little Jakers, this is my little man. What do you think of the mustard chicken dish?
It's great.
It's great, is it? Yeah? Why didn't you say thank you to Nana for giving us the recipe?
Thanks, Nana, for giving us the recipe if you're watching.
Yeah, Nana will watch this. So you can see the veggies there, guys. Got the water on, ready to go, and the chicken. I like to leave it in there for a little bit and have the heat off, guys. I don't know why, it just permeates the chicken a little bit better. So on to the serving. Ciao for now. And there you go, guys. She's all served up. We've got mustard chicken, or as it's always also known, is chicken main. We've got honey parsley carrots there. We've got beans with lots of garlic on, love me garlic. And we've also got a little bit of broccoli there, guys. Now, I normally also do a little bit of a side, something like, I don't know, a pasta bake or something or other like that, just to stretch things out a little bit if you've got a bigger family. But absolutely fantastic meal, and again, thank you to my mother-in-law for supplying me with this lovely recipe. And yeah, my little man here, Jake, he's just starting to munch on some of his broccoli. You shouldn't really use your hands, but dude, it's very hot, isn't it? Alright, what do you think? All good?
Look, everybody look.
Cool, yeah. Are we going to go sit down and eat our dinner?
Yeah, and probably watch a fish show.
Oh, and we're going to watch a fishing show too. How's that, guys? Fishing, dinner with my young bloke. Can't get any better than that.